Call Monday, January 25th, regular council meeting to order. Clerk, call the roll, please.
Alderman Putoff.
Here.
Ferrari.
Here.
Waldorf.
Here.
Lukosius.
Here.
Radke.
Here.
Mueller. Sapienza. Payton. Mayor Howe.
Here, pledge of allegiance.
He's got dinner tonight, team dinner for St. Bede.
I mean, it's not up to you.
What are we doing?
You.
What? Yeah.
Do what?
Come, go around front here to
Oh, I thought it was.
Okay, we have a presentation of Friends for the Peru Pool. Alderman Mueller.
Claudia? You gotta push that button somehow.
Hold on.
Chris knows what audio. Hey, there you go. You just gotta push the button once and it goes on.
And then we'll give
There
the
you
check
go.
and they'll
You're
take a
on.
picture when we give it to Stephanie. Okay. Okay, as you know, I'm Claudia McKiska, and tonight I'm representing Friends for Peru Pool. First, I want to announce that we are again participating in the next Bergner's Community Day event, which will be February 26th and February 27th. I have the booklets with me. Each booklet sells for a $5 donation, and Friends for Peru Pool gets the entire $5 if we sell the booklet. If there are lots of coupons in the booklet, including a $10 off coupon on one item, so if you use that, you're money ahead. In November, we participated in the same promotion for the 5th time, and it was a very successful fundraiser for us. We thank everyone who supported us by buying coupon booklets from Friends for Peru Pool. And we give special recognition to Alderman Dave Waldorf, Alderwoman Becky Mueller, and Sherry Mazak, who helped by selling booklets for us. Tonight, we are delighted to be able to present a total of $1,588.58 to the Friends for Peru Pool Fund.
Yeah, she's selling already.
Thank you, Claudia. And Claudia, I received a call from Deb Noonan a couple of weeks ago, and she calls usually monthly to ask if anything has changed downstate, and no, nothing's changed downstate, so there are no grants that are moving at this time, and I don't think we'll see anything in the foreseeable future either. No, right. Well, I was down there. She called on a Monday or Tuesday. I was down on a Wednesday. We were in the Capitol, and we were with the Lieutenant Governor's Chief of Staff, and there's nothing, no change. We're hearing everything accurately on the news media, so. Okay. It'll probably, that's speculation now. Public comment on agenda items. Is there any? Okay, we have a motion to receive the regular meeting minutes, January 11, 2015, placed on file.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second, Your Honor.
Have a motion by Alderman Putoff, second by Alderman Waldorf to receive the minutes and place on file. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. Do we have a motion to receive the financial reports and place on file?
So moved, Your Honor. Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Putoff, second by Alderman Radke to receive the financial reports and place on file. Is there any discussion?
Your Honor, I wanted to really highlight the sales tax receipts for the month of October. The city has received through October, And year-to-date, the city's up 5.4% from sales tax. And last month, or the last time we received it was for October, we're up about $67,000 from a year ago. So that's positive from a shopping point of view through 2015. I do anticipate it November and December, if that's correct, those trends will follow, and I think you're seeing the economy slowing down now as it hits January. But very positive from Peru from a sales tax standpoint.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I would just note the general fund was, revenue over expenditure of $350,552.74. And I believe that's mainly because a lot of the pent-up or the held-up money in Springfield was finally released in December.
Right, we received 911, gaming, use tax. Right. Anybody else on the electric or water?
Yes, I've got the electric light fund financial summary for the month of ending December 31st, and we had revenues over expenditures in the amount of $206,175.09.
Water, library, recreation, anything?
Your Honor, the, excuse me, the Water and Sewer Fund financial summary as of December 31st shows that we have revenues over expenditures of $71,853.97.
Okay. We have a motion, a second, with no further discussion. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. Activity reports. We have a motion to receive the activity reports and place on file.
So moved, Your Honor. Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Alderman Putoff, second by Alderman Waldorf. Is there any discussion, Eric, there's some highlights, I would say, I don't have it in front of me, but some highlights. You're going over the jobs that finished up in 15 and some of the jobs that we're looking at in 16. You want to just highlight a couple of those?
Yes. So 15, you'll see in there the completion for most of them are larger projects. We do have Peoria Street. There's some minor things that are happening there to wrap up that project in the spring. The other large project was the Area 1 Phase 3. We do have a small portion of the alternate bid to complete in the early spring. You'll see the general fund street program was on there, the 2 MFT projects, all now reading complete and closed out. Moving forward into 16, we're planning for the Area 3 Phase 1 sewer separation, the flood wall project, the Venture Drive realignment project, and of course on there is the Plank Road projects, which we've been indicated everything is still moving forward on those projects as far as we know. So we have quite a bit again slated for 2016. I think all in all there's near 50 projects on the list that are currently being closed or active or in the conceptual stage between the 2 years.
Okay.
Your Honor, there's some notes on the water and wastewater treatment plants. As of December 2015, the total water produced was 77.2 million gallons. At our East wastewater treatment plant, we treated 129.7 million gallons, and at the West plant, we treated 38.2 million gallons.
Anything further? Okay, all in favor signify by aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carried. Okay, we'll move on to committee reports. Finance, Chairman Putoff.
First thing out of finance, Your Honor, is disbursements. Total disbursements for January 27, 2016 are $2,436,515.41. I move that we receive that report, place it on file, pay the bills in the usual manner.
Second, Your Honor.
We have a motion by Alderman Radke, second by Alderman Fryer, to receive the disbursements, place on file, and pay the bills in the usual manner. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote. Clerk call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Aye.
Motion approved.
Your Honor, I have like to make a motion that we accept the Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois dental insurance for a monthly premium of $4,301.94. We are
Second.
moving from Delta Dental to Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Second.
Have a motion by Alderman Payton, second by Alderman Radke to approve Blue Cross Blue Shield for dental insurance for monthly cost $4301.94. There was what, 7 bids? Something like that, 6 or 7 bids?
7 bids.
Okay.
Yeah, this was about $100 a month cheaper than renewing with our old supplier, which was Delta Dental. And
Yes.
I believe the employees pay 50% of this $4,300 basically a month.
They do that, and then also we were experiencing a lot of pushback from the local dentists with Delta Dental being a municipality, being under the municipality rules, where they're not accepting new patients who have Delta Dental insurance. We don't have that problem with Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay. There was 6 or 7, I don't remember, there was quite a few, and that takes me back, I'm moving backwards a little bit here on the bids for the water main project that'll be coming up in a little bit. There was, 9 came in, which is unusual. To have 9, you had, 11 at the pre-job?
Yeah,
11 at the pre-job and 9 came in, which once again, that's pretty unusual. And they range from 117 to 155.
$30,000 spread.
Yeah, so. Okay, but we have a motion from Alderman Payton, second by Alderman Radke. To approve the dental insurance. Have a roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Aye.
Anything further from finance? Public Services, Chairman Waldorf.
Yes, Your Honor, tonight I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of 3 reels of 15 kV cable from Annixter in the amount of $14,175.
Second.
Have a motion by Alderman Lukosius, second by Alderman Waldorf to approve purchase of cable from Annixter, $14,175. Is there any discussion?
I'd just like to add that this is going to just replenish inventory.
Okay, we'll have a, did you have something else? I'm sorry.
No, that's all.
Have a roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved.
Next, Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to award the bid for the Market Street Terminal Water Main Looping to the lowest bidder, Brandt Excavating Incorporated, in the amount of $117,967.14.
I'll second that.
Have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Lukosius to award the bid for the Water Street Terminal, Market Street Terminal Water Main Loop to the lowest bidder, Brandt. Is there any discussion?
Has Brent done work before from the city?
They have.
Where are they out of?
Morris area.
Oh, okay.
And they did the West Sanitary Interceptor 1112.
No, this is the project that goes with the barge terminal, or what?
Yeah, so it's going to highlight, as the mayor said, we had pretty competitive bids. We had 9 bidders, total spread somewhere in about the $30,000 range, so good numbers. If you remember back to the CHS agreement, Northern Partners agreement, we had placed some language in there about the funding ability for the water main project, and at the time we had the EDP grant as well as the city share, and we were able to pass that city share off to CHS Northern Partners, only $60,000. So the $117,900 and change, $60,000 is being funded for by CHS. We have also received $1,000 in that grant account. I wouldn't call them a significant user. They have a smaller diameter service, 4-inch service, kind of standard industry. It's more of a drying process plant, so not a large water user.
But this eliminates some water issues are in the south side of town
that's
that
correct.
historically have been in the
Yeah,
southwest
so
side of town.
the most important part of the project is the fact that we're able to provide better water service, if you will, to our customers on the west end as well as on the south end. We'll be able to loop the system.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. If there's no further discussion, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Peyton.
Motion approved.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to approve an engineering agreement with Chamlin and Associates for the Plank Road and Peoria Street drainage survey in the amount not to exceed $38,500.
I'll second that.
Have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Lukosius, to approve the engineering agreement with Chamlin Associates for the Peoria Street drainage survey. Is there any discussion? Have a roll call vote, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Peyton.
Motion approved.
Lastly, Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to approve bid advertisements for the following projects: the East Wastewater Treatment Plant flood wall, the East Wastewater Treatment Plant bar screen, the East Wastewater Treatment Plant clarifier, the Venture Drive realignment, the Wenzel Road Utility Extension Phase 1, and finally, the Area 3 Phase 1 storm sewer separation.
I'll second that.
We have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Lukosius, to approve the bid advertisements for the following projects. Do you want to talk about any of those projects,
I just
Eric?
wanted to highlight that each of these projects are either currently in the fiscal year 16 budget or are being budgeted in the fiscal year 17 budget. I've been working with Justin on that and solidifying the engineering projects and improvement projects in the city for next year's budget. So each of these are covered in both of, or will be covered in both of the budgets. Just highlighting a few. The flood wall, many of you know, it's been a long process to get here, but we are finally to the construction of this. Hopefully provide better protection for our wastewater treatment plant along the river. The bar screen and clarifier go on general maintenance upgrades at our sewage treatment plant. And then, of course, the three remaining projects, the Venture Drive realignment, that's received some publicity in the newspaper. We've held some meetings. We've been working hard on that one with landowners to basically put all this together. That may lag a little. We have one more step to hurdle over with the Steak and Shake property. We're very close on that. So anticipate still spring construction for that one. The Wenzel Road Utility Extension is part of our master planning in the north area. It's going to allow us to better serve our new public works building as well as the existing electric site. And then the Area 3 Phase 1 sewer separation is our ongoing mandated sewer separation project annually.
Just generally, where is that area 3 Phase 1, where is
Yes,
it bounded?
That area will take off from where we completed, not this past year, the year before, West Street. We'll be coming up and across, down 3rd, north on Grant, all the way to 5th, and then 5th to Peoria Street.
Eric, on the flood wall, typically we're at danger at about 28 feet, or what's flood stage?
32 is our action stage.
Is our action stage. What will this enable us to prevent?
Our
34?
final elevation above that is roughly about 2.5 feet above that, 2.5, 3 feet. So, yeah, we'll have significant freeboard. That's correct. 1 foot above the 500-year flood. So the highest it's ever been, we're a foot above that. 34. That's correct. Yeah, so in that situation, the way that we're constructing this wall, we'll still have the ability to access the wall internally with vehicles and be able to sandbag if we need to, in the event that we ever have something that's disastrous. Hopefully not.
That's all from Public Services, Your Honor.
Currently, yes.
Well, how high can you stack the sandbags on top of the wall?
And the other thing to remember too, we can only go so high. It's only permitted so high. So, we're allowed to go a foot above the 500 year, so we're going the maximum allowable.
If indeed it looks like it's gonna go higher than that, can we stack the sandbags without any repercussions?
Yeah, we certainly can. We're allowed to protect our asset.
Any other discussion on this? Okay, we'll have a roll call vote. Clerk, call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Peyton.
Motion approved. Anything further from Public Service?
No, sir.
Report to City Attorney, ordinances, resolutions.
Your Honor, first I have the minutes of the Zoning Board of Appeals hearing held on January 20th, 2016 concerning the petition of Rodney Dale and Erica Dale requesting a variance for property located at 1820 Sycamore Street in Peru. The petitioners desire to construct a new residence on the premises and request the following variances. A, to increase the maximum height of the proposed residence from not more than 35 feet as required under the zoning ordinance to not more than 40 feet. B, to increase the maximum proposed garage square footage from not greater than 990 square feet as required under the zoning ordinance to not greater than 1,402 square feet. C, to increase the maximum height of the garage doors from not more than 8 feet as required under the zoning ordinance to not greater than 9 feet tall. Rodney Dale, after being duly sworn, stated that he and his wife had owned the premises for 3 years and desired to build their dream residence on the property. He introduced into evidence plans from Mays Lumber depicting the front and rear elevations and interior floor plans. Mr. Dale stated that the petitioners are requesting variance to increase the maximum height of the residence from 35 feet to 40 feet. They want to build a two-story house with a steep pitch roof design. The second variance that the petitioner stated that he requested was to increase the garage floor square footage to not more than 1,402 square feet to provide adequate space for their vehicles and to allow room for a tool and workshop in the back of the garage. Stated that a deeper garage would be hidden from the exterior view and would provide the space that he requires for his workshop. Mr. Dale finally said that the final variance he's requesting to increase the garage door height to not more than 9 feet would be so that his truck could be stored indoors. His truck is a utility rack on the top that would not fit into a standard 8-foot high garage. So he'll be able to park his truck in there and enhance the aesthetics of the neighborhood rather than parking the truck outside. Marvin and Nancy Frank from 1805 Sycamore Street appeared for the hearing but expressed no objections. There were no other objectors present. The Zoning Board of Appeals member Mullen moved and member Miller seconded that the proposed variances as requested be favorably recommended to the City Council. The motion passed 4-0, Wuyak, nay, and members Bruning and Gans were absent.
I make a motion that minutes be received, placed on file, and the council concur with the Zoning Board of Appeals.
I'll second that.
I have a motion by Alderman Putoff, second by Alderman Lukosius to receive the minutes placed on file and concur with the results. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried.
To go with that, I have an ordinance granting the variance under the zoning ordinance of the City of Peru, Illinois, sought by the petition of Rodney Dale and Erica Dale for the property located at 1820 Sycamore Street, Peru, Illinois.
I have a motion to approve the ordinance written and read.
So moved.
Second, Your Honor.
Who was the first? I have a motion by Alderman Close, second by Alderman Putoff to approve the ordinance as written and read. Any discussion? Have a roll call vote. Clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Peyton.
Motion approved.
Next, I have an ordinance amending the provisions of the City of Peru's Code of Ordinances, Article 5, Contractors, to require the registration of all contractors conducting construction activity within the City of Peru and to establish fees. We had discussed this a little bit in the committee of the whole meeting. Basically what it does is it requires contractors to all register for every year annually to get their contact information in case there's a situation where they need to be contacted, and we know who's doing work in the city. It also sets a set fee of $100 for all contractors, just as a registration fee, except for plumbing contractors who already have to pay a $100 fee with the state. It requires them to demonstrate proof of having a valid license before they engage in construction activities which require a license in the state of Illinois. And it also increases the insurance requirements to a minimum of $500,000 to bring it more in line with what others are doing in the area.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the ordinance as written and read.
So moved, Your Honor.
Second.
Have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Payton to approve the ordinance as written and read. Is there any discussion? A roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved.
Finally, I have a resolution authorizing the sale of a surplus transformer. It's a 7,500 kVA transformer that has been determined of no further use and benefit to the city. The city had previously advertised for bids for the transformer, and the highest and best bid was received from Emerald Transformer to purchase the transformer for $10,000.
Do we have a motion to approve the ordinance as written and read?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion by Alderman Sapienza, second by Alderman Lukosius to approve the resolution as written and read. Is there any discussion? A roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved. Unfinished business. Do we have any unfinished business? Do we have any new business? The motion to hire a selected candidate, that's on hold, right?
Yeah, I was going to request that we table that for next meeting, please.
Okay. Motion to seek applicants for full-time administrative assistant for engineering and zoning. Do we have a motion for that?
So moved, Your Honor.
Second, Your Honor.
I have a motion by Alderman Waldorf, second by Alderman Mueller to seek applicants for full-time administrative assistant for engineering and zoning. Is there any discussion?
I would just like to clarify that that's one position. They're seeking applicants plural for one position. Correct.
Right, that's not, yeah. An applicant, one, you're correct. Is there any other discussion? Have a roll call vote, clerk call the roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller.
Aye.
Sapienza. Payton.
Motion approved. Any other new business? Petitions, communications.
We have a communication from Caris Corporation requesting permission to hold their annual picnic at on Saturday, August 13th, at Centennial Park from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
To have a motion to receive the communication, place on file, and grant permission.
So moved, Your Honor.
Have a motion by Alderman Mueller, second by Alderman Sapienza, receive the communication, place on file, and grant permission. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. Any other communications? Public comment. Do we have any public comment? No public comment at this time? Okay, I'm going to ask for a motion to go into closed session to meetings held to discuss the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee or legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Alderman Radke. Who's second? Alderman Sapienza. Okay, we'll have a roll call vote, clerk call roll.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari.
Aye.
Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Peyton.
Okay, we'll go in for closed session. We just need Justin.
Alderman Putoff.
Aye.
Ferrari. Waldorf.
Aye.
Lukosius.
Aye.
Radke.
Aye.
Mueller. Sapienza. Peyton.
Okay, motion.
So moved. Second.
Aye.